Hey everybody, today I want to be doing something different and I'm going to be going and reviewing some different kind of movies. I'm going to be doing it from time to time. And I feel like the first movie we're going to be starting up with Captain America Civil War. So Captain America Civil War is the 13th, I don't know, I think it's the 13th Marvel studio film. And it's amazing where they got, like they started all the way from Iron Man 1 and they got some pretty amazing, stuff. The Avengers Age of Ultron, even Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain America Civil War is really just taking our favorite characters, well, mainly all of them, Bruce Banner, and just taking them and putting them one of against each other. I have read the comics and I know really a lot about it, and I really love the comics, and I even read the new comic, which is Civil War 2. The new Civil War line, and maybe some people say it's very bad. I think it's okay. It's not that bad, but it's probably not as good as the original. But Captain America Civil War, the movie, I was kind of going it with pretty high hopes. I was really accepting this movie to be really insane, and oh my god, this movie turned out so good, so good. I cannot tell you how much I love this movie. This movie is just everything I wanted in a superhero movie, and oh my freaking god, the action scenes in this movie. If you guys have watched the movie, you probably know what I'm talking about, but the airport scene is one of the best things ever. Like, it's one of the best shit ever been created, and I really don't know if there could be anything better than that. That was like, I don't know. I really want to see what's gonna happen in Avengers Infinity War, because that's gonna be really insane. That's gonna, in Avengers Infinity War, probably gonna have some really amazing action scenes, But that airport scene, man, it was just so cool. Another thing in this movie is the story, I actually think is very good. I know some people say it's sometimes bad, but I think it was really good. Mainly because the story in this movie actually made me feel for both characters, you know what I mean? Like, I felt for both sides almost the same. I really loved, I really said, oh my god, Iron Man is right, everything Iron Man did was right, and Captain America's side was also pretty good. If you're gonna do that comparison, in the comics, the kind of story was like this. The governments and all that, and they think that superheroes that always wear a mask, and he just goes around saving people. Sometimes you can kill them, and nobody can know who it is. So the government says, we want every superhero to take off his mask, say who it is. So Iron Man says it's Tony Stark, Captain America says it's Steve Rogers, all these guys, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and all that, and then, we got conflict, one side thought, this is a pretty good idea, we should be with the government, and the other side said, oh my god, this is crap. So the other side was Steve Rogers, and Iron Man was the side that was, okay, let's do this, and because of that started a civil war. Now, in the movies, as you all know, everybody know that Captain America is Steve Rogers, and everybody know Tony Stark is Iron Man. That's completely, he said it, on stage, so everybody knows their secret identities. So in the movie they tried to do something different. They started to do, besides of the secret identity thing, they decided to go ahead with saying that the Avengers and every single individual superhero is doing a lot of damage to properties or places, or I don't know, something. It does damage to even people. So the governments want to control them like some kind of cop. So the governments could actually like say, oh, this guy is like that, and this guy, they're gonna say, oh, Captain America go there, Iron Man go there, like cops. So that's where the conflict started. Iron Man thought it was pretty good, Captain America thought it sucked ass, and started Civil War. And what I love about the movie, that the movie actually, both sides were really, 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 really like well put in. Like I was a lot of time like saying, okay, this guy's right, no, this guy's right, and till the end of the movie I didn't found any like one specific one was right, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think, oh, Iron Man is true, that's what I thought. All of them, both of them was really good. I thought both of them was really having some really good thoughts what I said, and I think that's great. In this kind of movie you definitely need that, and I thought it was really, really great. Another thing which I said, this action scene was really great. And the other thing which I feel like a lot of people seem to really hate, that's the villain. A lot of people say the villain sucked ass, and people said, oh my god, the villain was just stupid. And let me just tell you that I wouldn't care if there was not gonna be a villain in this movie. If there's not gonna be a villain, that would be really cool. But the villain actually did some really insane shit, and he did some, and actually was really good. I actually gotta admit, the villain has a really amazing plan, and pretty much the villain was in this movie really good. He was not like an actual he was not like a physical villain. It was like the Joker in The Dark Knight. I think that was really good. He kind of played with them in the mind. So I thought that was really awesome. And he did stuff that will cause problems in the future of Marvel, which is very amazing. You know, not Marvel. You know what I mean? Like the whole Avengers, the Marvel universe. You know what I mean? He's gonna cause a lot of problems because of what he did, and I think that's very good. And last thing I want to talk about is the characters. The characters really important, of course. And oh my god, the characters just what you couldn't think they're gonna make it better. So no more characters, you know it's gonna be like Iron Man, Captain America. But holy shit, let's start off with Ant-Man. Ant-Man was insanely great. Like, it was so awesome, and he was so perfect in his place. Maybe a little bit, I would say, they kind of showed him, you know, they kind of put him like, oh, because we need to put Ant-Man in the movie. But, you know, it fits good. And the two new characters, the one in this one that nobody ever heard of, which is Black Panther, and he was really good. I remember him from the comics a little bit. It was really good. And the second one, and the last one, I put it the last one, it's freaking Spider-Man. Freaking Spider-Man. They've made it perfect. Spider-Man in this movie is the best Spider-Man that could be to a movie yet. I don't know, they maybe could do a better one, but for what we've seen yet, I think this is the best interpretation of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. It's really good, and it was such small time in this, but it was so good. And not only that, now I'm really excited for Spider-Man Homecoming, which is a solo movie. I don't know, I'm really excited. So that was pretty much it, guys. I love this movie so much, you guys can tell, and I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10.